Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Holmes again. And today we're going to be focusing in on the long sound of E when it's spelled with a double vowel. But first, let's go through some long E and some long A sounds. Okay, echo me. A, acorn A, safe A, Y, play I, bait me, Pete Y, baby eat key jeep All right, nice job, boys and girls. Now let's get our iPads out and get ready to do some writing of long E sounds. What I do with my pen. Okay, we'll use this one. All right, so let's begin with the sounds of long E. So let's write long E. Long E. And let's go through and list them. The first one is me, And we would write the E with a long macron over the top. The next one, Pete I like to call this E consonant E. And put a comma. And then there's Y baby E, because baby ends with a Y and it makes a sound of long E at the end of the word. And then we have the double vowels. EA, eat E, and I'm going to put that down here. EA, and I'm going to circle it. EY, key E, and let's EY, and circle that one. EY, key E. And finally, we have Jeep E. And let's put that sound here and circle it. Okay, so we have the long E consonant E, Y, EA, EY, and EE. All make the sound of long E. All right, next slide. Let's look at some words that make that sound. Here's the first one, echo me, Jeep. Elbows up, Jeep, Jeep, Jeep. Let's write it, Oh, I forgot to have you write the EA, EE, and EY at the top. Okay, now Jeep, Jeep. We're writing the line for the vowel sound. Jeep. How should it be spelled? That's correct. Double E for the word Jeep. Now let's go ahead and mark it. Circle the double E, scoop it, and it is a double vowel. Okay, the next one, echo me, eat. I like to eat ice cream, eat. Okay, E, so we'll put our line first. T. Now, try it. Which one do you think would be the way to spell it? And by the way, EY is usually at the end of a word when it makes the long sound of E, so it can't be that one. That's right, it's EAT. I like to eat ice cream. Circle the EA, and it is a double vowel. Scoop it. There we go. Jeep and eat. And here's our last word on this slide, echo me. Key. I use the key to open the door. Key. Okay. K. E. And this one, it's at the end of the word, so we're going to put EY. Key. Circle the EY, scoop it, and you need a D for double vowel. All right, good job. New slide. All right, we have some trick words today. And the first trick word we have is actually a pretty easy one. If you are a boy, you are someone's son. Son. S-O-N. Son. S-O-N. Now, if you have S-U-N, it's the sun up in the sky. But S-O-N is the sun, like it's a boy. He is someone's son. Now, what makes this a trick word is that it has the O makes a short sound of U. So, son, let's mark it. Short U. N. Okay, it sounds like this word, but it's still, you still say sun, but it has a completely different meaning. This sun is the sun in the sky, and this sun is the little boy. Okay. All right. New slide. Now the next word, and the next word rhymes with sun, but it means that you scored more points than the other team, so you got to, yesterday you won the game. If you played today, if you're playing right now, or before you play, you want to win the game, but after the game is over, you won the game. All right, so let's trace over. Oh, I'm sorry, let's map with the word one. What sound does the O make? Short U. And the N makes the N sound. Now, what's even more interesting is this number one, O-N-E. The number one. They both sound exactly the same, but they are spelled differently. Now, this one, it sounds like W-U-N. It sounds the same, but they are completely different words. This is number one, and this is I won the game. One. All right, so let's trace over it. Ready? Trace. Let's just do both of them. We'll start with the number one. O-N-E, one. And now let's write it 3 times. O-N-E, number one. O-N-E, number one. O-N-E, number one. And now let's do one like we won the game. We'll trace it. W-O-N, one. And now let's write it 3 times. Ready? W-O-N, one. W-O-N, one. And one last time. W-O-N, one. One and one. They are homophones. Show your teacher your work. Good job. Okay, new slide. All right, the next trick word is very tricky. It's the word whose. Echo me. Whose. Whose son is that? So whose, it sounds like it starts with an H, but it doesn't. It starts with a W. That's weird. And then it has an H, but it does not make the sound of the digraph WH. What? No, it makes the sound of just the H. The W is silent. Whose, it has an O, but it doesn't have 2 O's. It just has one. Whose. And then it has an S, but it sounds like what? It sounds like a Z. And then there's a silent E on the end. Oh my, this word is so tricky. Whose. Okay, let's map it out. We have huh. Oh, let's tap it out first. Elbows up. Whose. Ooze. Whose. Huh. And the O sounds like ooh. The long double O. Whose. And the S sounds like Z. And the E is silent. Huh. Ooze. Whose. Now we're going to use that word in a sentence in just a moment. Whose. Okay, let's trace it in another color. Whose. W H O S E. Whose. And now let's write it 3 times. Whose. W H O S E. Write it 3 times. W H O S E. And one more time. W H O S E. Whose. All right. Nice job. Show your teacher your work. All right. Here's the sentence. We're going to use 2 of the words that we just practiced. Echo me. Whose son won the contest? Ooh, we used 3 words. Whose son won the contest? All right. Here we go. Whose. And we have to have a capital W. Whose. We just wrote this one. W-H-O-S-E. Whose son. And would this be the sun in the sky or the boy? The boy. Son. S-O-N. Whose son won. Would it be the number 1 or would it be won the game? Won the game. Whose son won the contest? Contest. First syllable, con. Second syllable, test. Con would be k. On. Test. T. A. T. Contest. Whose son won the contest? Let's put a question mark at the end because it is a question mark. Show your teacher your work. And I'll see you next time.